Hey guys, happy Monday. I'm just going to pull this up on my phone so that way if any comments come through, actually, yes, I'm going to have to do that because I'm going to share my screen today. So give me a hot minute. I just want to make sure if anyone's on live and has any questions, I'm able to answer them. So let me get in here on my phone and make sure I mute myself because it's super annoying if it's not. So hey guys, happy Monday. My name is Katie. I run Dietitian Side Hustle, and every Monday at 5:30 Pacific Standard Time, I come live in the group and talk about a bunch of different stuff. And today I want to talk to you guys about my favorite low-cost email marketing tool, Flodesk. And, you know, I've been actually wanting to talk about this subject for a little bit now. I think some of you have email lists. Some of you want an email list. Some of you are like, what in the heck is an email list? So for those of you who don't know, an email marketing platform is something that you sign up for. And that's how you create those little landing pages you see where you give someone your name and your email address and you push like, send me the freebie or sign me up. And then they send you an email to your inbox. There's usually some pretty cool freebie in there, something of value that you want. You know, maybe if it's for a big box company, they send you a coupon. Maybe if it's from a dietitian, they're sending you a cool resource. And they send that to you, and then you're on their email list. So then they're able to send you a series of emails periodically, provide you some value, let you know of some products they have for sale, all kinds of different stuff they send you in the inbox. And if at any time you don't want it, you can just click unsubscribe and get off their list. So the beauty of having an email list as a dietitian side hustler or an entrepreneur is that you have a way to reach your audience. If you guys recall was it last week when Facebook and Instagram went down and people who were completely reliant on social platforms were kind of dead in the water. They couldn't communicate with their audience. And we always run the risk when we're on social media platforms of, gosh, what if someone hacks my account? What if I get like flagged and I lose my account? And then this amazing Instagram page, this amazing Facebook group that I spent all this time building up, it's just gone like that. It's just this reminder that we do not own social media, but we can own an email list. So an email list is just a wonderful way that you could send a message directly to your audience. And it's just something wonderful and good to have. Now, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. There's lots of different email marketing platforms out there. I know when I first got into the entrepreneurial game, the two biggies that I was aware of at the time were MailChimp and ConvertKit. And I frequently hear those in the dietitian world. You'll hear other ones like Active Campaign. You'll hear about Flodesk. I'm going to talk about that soon. But when I first started, I ended up going with MailChimp. At the time, ConvertKit did not have a free option. So really MailChimp, I was like, well, it's free. For MailChimp, you could have an email list of up to 2,000 people. It's free. After that point, you have to start paying for however many people are on your list. So I'm going to share my screen and I have a little PowerPoint presentation just because I want to share with you guys a little bit about why I chose Flodesk, which is a paid platform, but also kind of why I'm so obsessed with it. So I'm going to make sure that you guys can see my screen. So thank you for those of you who are joining live. If you want to go ahead and let me know that you're here, and then I'll queue up my little PowerPoint. Why I chose Flodesk. Okay, so I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about why I chose Flodesk for my email marketing, and you'll see in a minute, like why I want to share my screens. So I ran into a little problem. Now, I want to say this is a wonderful problem to have. Like, I'm so lucky I have this problem, but I ran into a problem with my email list for my food blog, High Calorie Recipes. So I'm a blogger. That's my primary side hustle. My main blog is the Geriatric Dietitian, and then I started a food blog called High Calorie Recipes. Now, I do link people from the Geriatric Dietitian to High Calorie Recipes and get people on my email list. Now, High Calorie Recipes is just that. It's all about high calorie, helping people stop unintended weight loss and promote weight gain. So there is a big need for this out there in the world, apparently. And I had set up my email marketing for High Calorie Recipes, and I pretty much left it alone. So I had this freebie. It was a weight gaining meal plan. When someone signed up for it, they got on my list, a little sequence of emails went out to them, and I just was hands off. I really didn't deal with it because I have a full-time job and all these other things I do. It was kind of like low on the totem pole of priorities. Now, I ended up logging into my MailChimp account and I saw this little notification at the top. It said that sending has been paused because there are account conflicts that need to be resolved. I actually had gotten an email from someone who said like, hey, I signed up for this like weight gaining meal plan. I never got it. I'm like, oh, that's weird. Let me look. And that's when I found out like everyone who was signing up wasn't getting an email from me. And it was because I had exceeded the number of people on the free plan for MailChimp, and they kind of like froze my account. They pretty much said, hey, if you want us to send your emails, you got to start paying us. And let me see. I don't know if you guys can see this, depending on if you're watching on your computer or phone, but I had 5,354 contacts on my email list. And this was like in a period of maybe, oh gosh, I forget. It was like maybe 6, 7, 8, 9 months. No, not 9. I would say maybe 6 to 8 months. I had gone from 0 to 5,354 contacts on my email list, unbeknownst to me. Again, amazing problem to have. But now it's at the situation of, okay, I've exceeded the number of people I can have on my free platform for MailChimp, which is 2,000. That's how many I could have. I now have 5,354. What am I going to do? It's like, okay, now's the time. I'm going to go ahead and pay for MailChimp. So then I clicked the button where it said, like, go ahead and sign up and pay. And this is what I saw. So, free was up to 2,000 contacts. Obviously, I couldn't do that. So there were 3 different versions: Essentials, which was $78.99 per month with 10,000 contacts. Now, I will say with MailChimp, they have the 2,000 level. They also have like a 5,000 level and then 10,000. And because I had just over 5,000, I didn't qualify for that one. I already exceeded that one. So we were looking at, I had to be on the 10,000 plan. And so that was like $78.99 a month for like the Essentials. That's like their bare minimum plan. Their recommended standard was 105. Their premium, no way, Jose, was I going to pay that, but that was 300. So I kind of looked at that. I was like, oh, dang, that's kind of a lot of money for a side hustler, $78.99, especially because I didn't say this, but I actually have 3 email lists. I have one for dietitian side hustle, one for the geriatric dietitian, and one for high calorie recipes. Like I said, I don't put a lot of time into high calorie recipes. I'm really focused on building up that blog so that way I can hit ad revenue and start bringing in passive income. So I'm not actively using this business as a way to provide courses. I mean, I do have one course, but not like in person. Like, it's not a way that I'm actively making money outside of just these passive income streams that I do have. So I was trying to debate. I'm like, oh, is it really worth $79 a month for me to have this email list, given that I don't have the time to, put in to make that investment worth it. But then I also thought, what if this email list continues to grow? Again, amazing problem. I want it to grow, but what happens if the growth just continues? So I went ahead and looked at the plan, like what happens when, I get more and more people on my email list. So I started playing around. They have this cool little toggle and you can find out how much money is it going to cost me based on however many people I have on my email list for MailChimp. So you could see that if I went up to 15,000 people on my email list, it would be $135 a month. If I went up to 20,000, it would be $170 per month. But let's keep going because I got some real good SEO going on with my website. So there's a lot of people coming to my website. So this is a real possibility in just, 1 or 2 short years that I could really be up at this level. So 30,000 contacts would be $230 per month. And then at 50,000, that's the max. It would be $270 per month. And again, this is like MailChimp's low tier product. Like it's not, it's not as fancy as some of the other ones. And I don't really know what those features are, but with that price range, I'm not even considering it at this time. And then after you have more than 50,000, you pretty much have to reach out to MailChimp and then they'll give you a personalized quote. So, when I looked at how much money I would have to be paying, let me show you guys again real quick. So I would have had to be paying $78.99. So we're talking almost $80. So $80 a month for something that I'm not really monetizing or really putting energy into right now. And then potentially in a few years, it would be like $270 a month. And I was like, oh, dang, that's, I just don't know about that. So then I started looking around, like, what are some more affordable, realistic options for me? Now I know of other dietitians who were using Flodesk. So I started diving into this and I found Flodesk. And what appealed to me about it is that you can have for one flat rate, an unlimited number of people like on your email list forever. So in some ways, and I know MailChimp isn't penalizing you for having more people. They're a business, right? They're just charging you more for what you're getting. But again, that just didn't work for me as a side hustler. So when I found MailChimp, I was like, oh my gosh, it's a flat rate. I'm not going to be penalized as my email list grows. I could have an unlimited amount of like people on my list and it's a flat rate. So looking at this comparison, I was like, okay, $78.99 a month versus $38 per month. I'm like, I'll take $38 a month. That's pretty cool. But then as I dug a little deeper, I found out that when you use someone's affiliate link, you save 50%. So you were actually getting Flodesk for only $19 a month. And I was like, oh, dang, that's amazing. So what I actually did was I went on different Facebook groups. I started searching dietitians because I'm like, I'm going to find a dietitian's affiliate link because, I don't know about you guys, but for me, I'm like, if I'm going to buy something, I like going through an affiliate link. So that way like a dietitian or a peer gets a commission because, you know, I do affiliate sales myself and I always love it when I could support other people. So I ended up finding a dietitian who was with Flodesk and I used her link. And then I was able to get locked in for $19 per month forever for my email marketing, regardless of how many people are on my list. So if you can take a picture of maybe, I mean, I don't know, I'm dreaming big here, but maybe in a few years, I end up having 50,000 people on my email list for high calorie recipes. I'd be paying $270 a month. That's a big chunk of change. Where with Flodesk, we're talking 19 bucks a month and I can live with that. So the reason I also wanted to talk to you guys about this, I actually, I made a little mini course on how to use Flodesk. It's free. I'll show that to you guys in a hot minute. But the reason I was like, oh my gosh, I need to actually share this with people because I made this mini course like a month or two ago. I shared it with people in my blogging accelerator program, but because I know so many dietitians are interested in this, I wanted to open it up to more people. And I got an email from Flodesk saying, hey, right now, this pricing, the $19 a month, it's a beta price. It's a relatively new platform. And so they said in their email, like our beta pricing is going to expire November 2nd. So I don't know where they're going to land with their final price point, but I know the $19 a month is going to be like gone after November 2nd. So I wanted to make sure that, you know, if you guys were interested in Flodesk, you knew that this was available because really it kind of is your last chance to lock in that beta pricing. So you may be wondering, is this for me? So I mentioned that free little mini course. And so I do have in the description, and if you guys can't find it somehow, just let me know and I'll get you the link. But if you sign up for my email list, so you'll put in your name and your email, you'll get an email from me. It's through Flodesk. And what it has is it has a link to this document right here. And this is actually a mini course. This is a one-page PDF and it has a few things in it. It has some videos where I actually show you how to get started with Flodesk, how to set up your account, how to manage your contacts, how to create a landing page where someone actually signs up for like getting on your email list, how to make an email sequence, and then finally how to actually make an email. So all the stuff you need to know for email marketing for Flodesk in particular, I'm going to show you how to do it in these videos. Now I also have a checklist. I'm a big fan of the checklist. So of course, anything I give you guys is going to have a checklist. So I've got a checklist. And then I also do have a button up here for saving 50% off of Flodesk. This is my affiliate link. Now, if you don't want to go through my affiliate link, that's perfectly fine. But I will say find someone else's affiliate link because that's what's going to get you that 50%. At least at the time, that's what I had to do is find someone's affiliate link. So mine is there if you want to use it. But if not, you absolutely don't have to go through mine. And then it looks like I put in a button where you can learn about more side hustles. Okay, so if you guys want this, feel free to snag it. And let me tell you a little bit more about why I love Flodesk. So I chose Flodesk for the price, but I will tell you, I super love it. I think it's an amazing value for the price. When I was on the free version of MailChimp, there were a lot of limitations and things I couldn't do. Like I couldn't make an email sequence because it was the free platform. And if you wanted to do that, you had to pay for it. So there were a lot of limitations. And where with this $19 a month product, I'm like, there's all these bells and whistles and cool stuff I can do. So it really is an amazing value for the price. Next thing, they have pretty templates. Like I actually sent out an email when I first started using Flodesk because I actually ended up switching dietitian side hustle over to Flodesk. And I haven't yet, but I'm going to transfer the geriatric dietitian over to it because I want to lock in that pricing. So when I sent out my first email from dietitian side hustle, I had quite a few people reach out saying, oh, you've really upped your email game. These look so professional. It's like, oh, thanks. I was just using Flodesk templates. So I just want to show you, like when you go to create an email, this is what pulls up. There's like these categories that say like, you know, what do you want to do? Share news, a welcome, make money, say thanks, inspire, plain text. So these are the templates you can click on and they're already made super pretty. And I'm just going to, I didn't grab all of them, but I grabbed a bunch of them just to show you like, these are just little snippets of these really cool templates that they provide with the platform, which is pretty cool because I didn't have this with MailChimp. So yeah, I'll hold this for a minute. You can look at them and I'll go to the next slide, which has some more, but I say that and then I jump fast. But anyways, they just have a bunch of really cool templates. You could do things where you set up your logo. So it automatically puts your logo in there. You could set up your colors. You could set it up where at the bottom, it always has your little social media icons. So like my Instagram, my Facebook, my website, all those things. When I was on the free version of MailChimp, I would have to manually add those every time unless I wanted to pay for the paid version. But anyways, more bells and whistles when you have the paid version of anything, which is why I love Flodesk because they have all these cool templates. So the other reason I loved it is like, it's a really simple platform. It's not confusing. It's super simple. Let me show you what it looks like. Not much, right? But actually, I really like it because it's simple. It's not confusing. I'm not in the weeds or figuring out what in the heck am I supposed to do. Now, if you do snag my free little mini course, I'm going to break down what everything means and make it real simple where you're going to like know off the top of your head how to do stuff. And I'll just show you right now. It's easy peasy. In the upper right-hand corner, you have the home button. So if at any point you're ever lost, you just click on that little F and you're back home again. For the email button, pretty clear, but here's where we create our emails, but it's also where you view your past emails. You can click on the data, like how many people clicked on this, how many people opened it. On forms, this is where you make and view your landing pages. So that would be like the link that you send someone to and they sign up for your list. If you choose to sign up for this and you click on my little link in the description, then it's going to bring you to my landing page for Flodesk and you'll see what that looks like. So then there's a button here, create workflows. Now this is how we view and make our email sequences. So if someone signs up for, I think I have a sequence for the Flodesk one, but it's not really built out. I think I literally just send you the link with the free or like the email with the freebie, and then I might send you a reminder. I don't know. I haven't fleshed it out, but something that a lot of people do is they have a welcome sequence. When people sign up, they tag them with a little sequence tag that says like welcome or whatever. And then what happens is it sends out emails over a certain specific period of time. And you can set that up once. And then every single person who signs up for your email list gets those welcome messages from you. So there's lots of things you could do in email sequences. And then the last button is audience, and that is where you view and manage your contacts. So if you are switching from another platform, it's super easy. All you have to do is download your contacts into a CSV file, CSV, into a file. It's like Excel, but it has like, I don't know, I'm mixing it up, but it's super easy peasy. I just went into MailChimp, I downloaded my entire list, and then I went into, Mail or Flodesk, clicked on audience and uploaded it. It was real easy. So yeah, if you have to switch, it's super easy. And then the last thing I guess I'll share on here is in the upper right-hand corner, there's a little drop down with your settings. So I like Flodesk because again, it is way simple and easy to use. So again, if you are interested in Flodesk, I have this free little mini course I've made with some videos where I share my screen, and it's easy to use, but I'm going to make it real easy to use because I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. And if you're watching this on your phone, you probably can't see this, but I have the times on here and they're not long. Like this video is 6 minutes, 3 minutes, 7 minutes, 5 minutes, 9 minutes, 18 minutes, 12 minutes. So we're talking probably, I'm bad with math, but probably like less than an hour, and you'll learn everything you want to know about Flodesk. So if you're interested in Flodesk, you're like, tell me more about this, Katie. So what you could do is you could check out my mini course. Again, you'll be signing up for my email list. If at any time you don't want to be on my email list, just unsubscribe. But when you sign up for it, you're going to get sent an email with that little mini course, and it's that 1-page PDF. I will say sometimes my emails will go into a promotions folder or occasionally a spam folder. So if you don't see it right away, go check there. And then if you still don't see it, let me know and we'll kind of dig like what happened, or I'll just like send you a copy directly. So you can check out my mini course and then you can just see, what does this look like? Does this look like it would be something for me? Easy, user-friendly. You could sign up for free. When you sign up, it's a trial. I feel like it's either 7 days or a month. I forget how long. But when you sign up, it's a free trial. So you can kind of play with it, set up maybe a landing page, set up an email, figure out, do I like this? If you don't, just cancel it. And if you do like it, then we're talking like $19 a month forever, regardless of how many people are on your email list. And so, you can sign up, test the waters. If you love it, keep it. If you don't love it, get rid of it. So that's all I wanted to share. Let me stop sharing here. So if you guys have any questions about Flodesk, feel free and let me know. Like I said, I've been using it for several months now, and I really do like it. If you're someone who's just like getting started and you're not quite ready for that level, like you're like, I don't really have a business yet, Katie, I want to pay for something every month, then be sure to check out the free versions like, MailChimp, ConvertKit. There's other email marketing platforms out there, and even, Ask Around and Dietitian Facebook groups. Dietitians are amazing. They'll share with you and let you know, like, oh, I use this one. This one's great. They'll give you tons of ideas if you just crowdsource and ask around. But, even if you start on a free platform, and once you get to the point where you need a paid one, I imagine at that time, even if the beta pricing is gone, like I imagine Flodesk will still be pretty affordable. So anyways, I just wanted to share this with you guys because I know I actually had asked in the Instagram page, like, hey, who has an email list? Who wants one? Do you want to learn more about Flodesk? And a lot of people expressed interest. So I hope that this was, interesting for those of you who either have an email list, want to start an email list, or just now learning about, this is what these people are doing behind the scenes with emails. So I hope that you guys are having an amazing Monday and that you have a wonderful week. Thanks so much for tuning in. And as always, if you ever have a specific topic you want me to talk about during these live calls, just let me know and I'm happy to cover it. So take care, guys.